track weather with meteorologist Blaze Keller.
Speaking of that drought, I would be remiss if I didn't take us back 2 months ago. Alexis made this graphic earlier on the left-hand side of your screen. That was really the peak of our drought conditions, and that was just 2 months ago. So you can see how big of improvements we made in just a short amount of time. Unfortunately, though, we are going to be saying goodbye to our rain chances as we look ahead to the next 7 days. We're going to be entering into more of a drier and actually warmer than average pattern, and we'll talk about that here in just a moment. Satellite and radar showing pretty quiet conditions compared to what we saw earlier. We did see some showers and thunderstorms kind of get going there in 2 areas, Green Bay to Portage, and then from Milwaukee back into Janesville and Monroe. Now we're left with kind of residual rain showers moving through parts of Lafayette County, soon to be into Greene County. So Monroe, we're going to be hit again. And then we find some more shower activity moving out of La Crosse into parts of Viroqua right now. Maybe going to be clipping here parts of Juneau, Adams County, as well as Richland and Sauk counties as well. A wider view will show here in just a moment. We're seeing 2 competing low pressure systems kind of moving through the area. We've got a cold front that's moving through parts of Minnesota right now, and then we also find a low pressure system moving through parts of Illinois, and that's we're kind of slammed between the two. So we got the warmth from that low pressure system sparking those thunderstorms to our south, but what's going to be moving on in and really dominating our weather is this cold front here. That's going to be welcoming in cooler and drier and even breezier conditions. Down from 70 to 60 in Peoria, we're steady at 46 in Madison, so you can see kind of that temperature gradient over just a relatively short distance. We see 40s back to our west, so that's going to be moving on in as we head further into your work week. Right now, we're still holding on to 51 in Boscobel, 49 in Prairie du Chien, 47 in Middleton, and 48 in Janesville. Our fog is slowly improving. We do find lower visibilities extending from Juneau south into Janesville, especially around Monroe, and then back into Mineral Point as well. But once this cold front passes and these winds pick up, we're going to be moving not only the cloud cover out, but also that fog. Those breezy northwesterly winds are going to be mixing the atmosphere. So our red line here is our gusts, and the yellow line rather is our sustained winds. You can see they really start to peak once that cold front begins to pass later this evening. And Future Track is going to show pretty sunny conditions and clear conditions not only overnight once that front passes, but throughout your Thursday, waking up sunny and ending the day sunny as well. But those winds are going to be gusting upwards of 30, 35, maybe even 40 miles per hour as we head into your late morning through the mid-afternoon tomorrow. And notice our temperatures start to rebound too after a cool Friday, back into almost the 60s by Monday and Tuesday of next week. And unfortunately, with those improvements to our drought, I also have to mention we haven't seen rain really, at least measurable rain, since the 27th of October, so that's almost nearing 2 weeks without measurable rain. So we really do need it. Unfortunately, you don't see any rain in the extended forecast, no snow either, just 40s, 50s, and then maybe some 60s by the middle of next week.
Well, that's good for the Christmas trees, I guess.
Yeah. Again, we mentioned it earlier, the next generation of trees are really going to be the ones that suffer, but I buy fake trees, so I guess I kind of don't really...
You're losing the magic of Christmas anyway.
Okay, Grinch.
Still ahead, a half